After a great weekend last weekend, you'd been on a solid run, but nice to sort of get a couple of wins under your belt and perhaps get what you felt you've deserved.
Yeah, we've been on a solid run again. It was good again, good weekend. Easter's always a good one, and having two games quite close together on the bank holidays is good. Good for the fans, good for us. I think the turnout at Doncaster was special, and then here, Family Day was even better.
He came off the bench at Donny and created a wonderful winning goal for Sads. He said afterwards on Twitter, I think made in Chadwell Heath. You're both former West Ham players, not at the same time, both London boys. Was that nice?
Yeah, it was good. It was funny because when we trained down there earlier, we saw one of our old coaches, Mark Phillips, and he always says, I'm always watching down there. What are your scores? Two West Ham boys and that. So yeah, it was good to get that goal, especially the timing of it as well. So that was good. Yeah,
it was a real high quality goal, and then you got yourself back on the score sheet in the win on Monday. That must have been nice as well.
Yeah, it was really good. Just always good to score, help the team out, add another one to the tally. So yeah.
And 14 for the season, I'm sure you would have taken that if someone had said that last summer after a bit of a slow start on the goal scoring stakes.
Yeah, it's a slow start. The manager will tell you that, myself. But yeah, 14's good. It's good. 13 was a bit
unlucky for 13.
Yeah, so glad to be on 14. Again, looking forward to what's next. Two more games and hopefully can get a few more.
Yeah, because it's a good race for goal scorer. The leading goal scorer, I know they're good natured, but Bacco's been on fire lately. But you've just got your nose in front. It'd be nice to finish the season with the golden boot.
Yeah, do we have one there?
We'll get one for you.
I just think it's not really like we're not really competing with each other. Really, it's for the team. We're just trying to score as many goals as possible. Bacco mentioned it to me. But told him the two he scored against Liverpool's 23s don't really count. So. It's good, right? It's all light-hearted and stuff. So yeah, as I said, I mean, if he goes and scores a hat-trick, I'll be buzzing for him. I mean, that's just how it is as a team. And we're good mates as well. So, yeah. The
great thing is there are goals all over the team, and new additions in January has really helped with that. But it's a potent strike force, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of goals in there, and again, since January they've been spread out pretty evenly. So I think it's good. I think that's what we needed, especially needed to have all these different options. And again, looking forward to next season, we're going to have even more. We'll have Izzy returning. Josh is good at set pieces again, so again, it's something to look forward to. I think there's a lot to be positive about for next year, especially.
Yeah, the strength and depth has spoken for itself because we've had injury problems, yourself included, had to miss a few games, and in midwinter we really struggled with that. But we're still capable now of putting out a good side, aren't we? Even when certain key men aren't available.
Yeah, I think that's something where we've improved massively as a squad in terms of our depth, and I think. That's what we needed, because again we spoke about in winter there was a point we had 12 fit senior players, and I mean for the manager it's tough for him to put out a strong squad to compete in those games, especially when you're missing a lot of key players in the same position and you're having to fill in gaps. So it's good to have that flexibility now that when we are missing key players we've got the squads, everyone's as good as each other, so we can all now make sure we keep the results going.
Inevitable disappointment of just coming up short in the playoffs, but it's great unbeaten run to finish the season, 6 at the minute. Can you go 8 to go to the end of the season? That would be nice.
Yeah, hopefully. I've had Cheltenham on a bit of a mad one, the high scoring games they're the kings of apparently, so that would be interesting. But again, hopefully we come out the right side of that, and then again Fleetwood here on the last day, hopefully in front of another big crowd. And give the fans something to look forward to for next season.
It's been so competitive in the top half of the table that you've got yourselves in the top 10 now. It'd be nice to finish there, wouldn't it? I know in some ways it doesn't take away the disappointment of just not quite bridging the gap, but you deserve to be top 10 side, surely.
Yeah, you look at the top teams in this league and how big a lot of the clubs are in there. It's good to find yourself amongst it. We've got to remember we came up last year from League Two, and the gap from League Two to League One is quite big in some respects. So for us, it's good to come up and kind of consolidate ourselves this year, have a look at the league and know what we need for next season to go forward.
Just lastly, Dapo, on a personal, having missed a couple of games with injuries, it's nice to be back in the side and hopefully finish the season in the team and playing well, and as you say, maybe adding a goal or two before the end.
Yeah, of course. It's always good to be back playing. I mean, after the Sheffield Wednesday game, I wanted to be involved and I was a bit touch and go, but it was a bit too soon. And then I was fit for Doncaster, and I made sure I was fit for Doncaster and for Monday. And the manager chose to give me an extra game with Doncaster, leave me on the bench and then play me on Monday. So, but that's the flexibility we have in the squad now, that we're able to do that.